Hey, what's up, family? Somebody requested that I make a video about my personal experiences with grounding. Um, and it's quite interesting, um, my experience with grounding. And it's just making you aware of what's important in the grounding. And there's 2 points that I have experienced is there's 2 different ways of grounding, um, and you have to become aware of what's important grounding. For me personally, um, the only way that I ground myself is with the earth itself, with the mother itself. That's the only grounding that I do, and the reason behind that is the earth will tell you what's going on. She'll let you know what's going on. She will heal you, charge you, and she will give you that nourishment of love that a mother gives to her children. Um, and that is very important to become aware of that. You know, it's the root chakra, so you want to root yourself with the mother. Now, the other concept of grounding um, that people seem to be being misled is grounding yourself as a um, human. Now, it's good to become aware from my personal experiences, because this person asked me to keep it personal. So what I'm talking about is my personal opinion. So but from my um, learning and knowing this is you don't want to become a human. You want to become aware that you are a human, and learn, grow, and develop as a human, so then you can better understand humanity. But you don't want to ground yourself in thinking that you are human. There's 2 different things between being human and you are human, because in all reality, we're not human. This is just a shell, a suit that we're just here temporarily in. So yeah, just become real aware that there's 2 um, different groundings, and the more you become into the thinking that you're human, the more ungrounded you'll get, and your emotions will come more into play with things. And just like the previous video, your emotions, you may not think before you act, and things of that nature. So for me personally, when I ground myself, I only ground myself to um, the earth, so I can get my information that I need, um, and get that love, center, balanced, because the earth will balance you right away. And that's why that is the only way that I will ground myself, is to maintain that loving balance that is necessary, because I'm always at a higher state. But if you totally disconnect from what you're on, then you're going to become unbalanced. So you always want to make sure that you're connected to the Father, the Son, like the universal Son, connected to that. And you also want to stay connected to the lowest realm, which is this earth. Stay connected there. So you have 2 roots on the top with your crown chakra connected, and you have your root chakra connected. So it's a seamless stream. So you're generating in perfect straight balance. Because if you get disconnected in one of the streams, whether it's with the father or the mother, you become unbalanced, and your emotions and stuff will begin to take place. So that's really about it. I mean, you can go into all this great detail about grounding, but it's quite simple. It really is. It's just becoming aware of things, becoming aware of the human nature of things and how to balance out that human nature. Because that's one of the main things when you're here learning and developing is you don't remember anything when you're born here. So you are forced to become what your body is, your physical form is. So you are experiencing grounding already. It's just a learning, growing, and developing with it. And as you learn and grow, you always go to your physical mom. If you have a mom. I mean, if you just have a dad, then your dad will still be a mother figure in some way. So, and even if you don't have any parents, or you don't get along with your parents, you're going to find a figure, whether it's a mother figure or a father figure, in your life to remind you that love, compassion, and speaking from the heart is important. Everybody will, discover this person in a physical form, and it's just a reminder um, that you have to take it a step further. So that's really my outtake on uh, grounding, and the main important thing is to become aware after you learn what being a human is. Then you start focusing and learning on what it means to bring out the inside of your being, because we're learning on the outside, learning, growing, developing on the outside, but then when you get older you learn to start developing and growing on the inside, and then that's where the concept of what's inside will develop outside. So, and that's where the connection with Earth and the Mother comes into play. So yeah, so always get out in nature. Mother Nature will take care of you, and ground yourself with the Mother Earth, not with your human instinct, but with the Mother itself, because you are the Earth. You are the Earth. The ground chakra, the root chakra, is the Earth. So you are on your root chakra, right here. And then when you pass out of this body, then you slowly maneuver up in your other chakra points. It's really just kind of like stepping up the ladder, or your kundalini, Jacob's ladder that's talked about in the Bible. It's just always going up the ladder, and but never forget, the first step that you took. That's the key, is to remember that first step, and always have that connection with that first step, because that was your basis and foundation that started you up your journey. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just very important to stay connected with nature. Listen to nature. She'll take care of you. She'll guide you. She'll heal you, charge you, and she'll teach you all about love and compassion, and just what's really important. So I'll go ahead and end on that. If you got questions about it, let me know. Like I said, there's many techniques on this root chakra grounding, but for me personally, it's all about connecting. So just become aware that love and compassion is key. So yeah, if you got questions, let me know. I love you all very much. Namaste. 13 love to y'all. I'll talk to you in a little bit.